Hello, today I'm gonna present about using GitHub with Visual Studio for Python code. So here we're gonna first talk about what is Git and how to set up Git and present how we can push, commit and push files to the repository of Git and then add collaborators uh, or people who can view our files on the github.com and also talk about what happened when other people update the code, then we can pull the files or download the files to uh, update with that change. Okay, so what is Git? Git is the most commonly used version control system. Git tracks the change we make to the files. So we have a record of what has been done and we can convert to a specific version that we want to. Right? Suppose we write a program and then we make a change, but that cause even more bugs and we want to go to the previous version. Then by using Git, we can select certain version that we want, and Git also makes collaboration easier, allow change by multiple people to all be merged into one source. And if we don't use Git, then we need to use our eyes and compare line by line to see the difference and then merge manually, and that will take a lot of time. But if you use Git, then the process of merge many files that are edited by many people into one source, that will be much easier. So regardless of whether you write code that only you see or work as a part of a team, it will be useful for you. So how does Git work? Git is software that run locally. Uh, files, your files and their histories are stored on your computer. But you can also use online hosts such as github.com or biberget.com to store a copy of files and their revision history. And having a centrally located place where you can upload your changes and download changes from others. This enable to collaborate more easily with other developers. So if you want to work with others, then you need to use online hosts such as github.com. And in this class, we're going to use github.com. And Git can automatically merge the chains so two people can even work on different parts of the same file and later merge those chains without losing each other's work. So this is very great because if we have like a large project and we want many people to work together, then Git is necessary to merge the parts that different people work on, even the same file together. So Git makes collaboration easier by like suppose that there are two people in a team, right? You and your teammate. Then uh, Git will have the branch that we can merge the work that is implemented by one person with another person. And if you want to do that, like work together with other people, then we need to have online hosts. And uh, after we have online hosts, uh, then we gonna uh, need to have a remote repository. A remote repository mean like the folder that we have the files on online hosts such as github.com. And here, if you want to upload the files to github.com, in GitHub, we're gonna use the term as push. So push in Git software, it means we want to upload the files to github.com to the online host. But if like your teammate makes the change uh, to the file, then after that teammate push the files or upload the files to github.com, then you can download or pull the change into your local repository on your local computer. So in this picture, we're gonna see that we have remote repository at github.com, and we're gonna have the work at our local machine, and this, like, we can push and pull all the files uh, between github.com and our computer. And if you want to start using Git, we need to go to github.com, and as a KKU student, you can use email at kkumail.com to ask for the GitHub education account. And with GitHub education, it helps students, teacher, and school access the tools, and even they need to develop software. Okay, here in our labs, um, so first we're gonna create the directory that save all the Python files that we implement in this class in the directory with the name as first name, uh, hyphen last four digits student ID, and then in the action labs, such as if your name is Mani and the last four digit of student ID is 2024, then you're gonna have the directory name as Mani dash 2024 in the action labs. And after you use make the directory to create the directory, then you can use cd or change directory follow with the directory name to go to that directory. And then if you work on Windows machine, you need to download Git software from git scm.com/downloads. And then after you have the download file that has the extension as executable file, then you can run that executable file and keep click button next until the finish page. And after you finish install Git, then you can check whether you have Git installed and ready to use on your computer by typing the command git version. Okay, so here in the interaction labs directory, you want to create directory as exercise 1. And this exercise 1, you add the Python files that I asked you to implement, right? Adder.py and write_read_files.py. And then you use Visual Studio Code uh, on the Visual Studio Code windows. On the left hand side, there are icons that you can access the tool. And the third icon is representing the source version control. So if you click it, then it will allow you to access the menus in source version control. And here you can click at the third icon, and then because here we haven't set up the directory as the Git repository, so it will ask you whether you want to initialize this directory as a Git repository. So you want to click initialize repository. And after we click initialize repository, then Visual Studio Code will ask us to commit the files that Visual Studio Code already prepared to add that files to the repository. So here we should type the comments for this commit. Right here, this is the first time that we add the code to the repository. So we type the message at add codes, and then click commit button. And after we click commit button, then Visual Studio Code will ask us whether we really want to commit and publish the file to github.com, and we click button yes to confirm. And then Visual Studio Code will display the publish branch button for us to publish or to uh, have this file on github.com, and here we want to choose the private repository with the name as your name dash the last four digit dash interaction labs. And after you do that, then you should be able to see that there's the repository, your name dash the last four digit dash interaction labs, and inside that repository you will see exercise one folder that has two Python files. And suppose that we want to add the output of the programs on our local machine. We're gonna create the output folder inside the exercise one directory, and then we're gonna move or save the capture screen of the outputs of adder as your name dash the last four digits dash adder, and for the second file, it will be your name dash the last four digit dash uh, write read files. And then now there are new files, right? And we want to add and then commit and push this file to the repository. So we again here we press the third icon for the source version control, and then we type the comment and then commit, and then now we need to sync the chain to push the file to GitHub. We're gonna click at this button, and then the Visual Studio Code will pop up the window for us to confirm that we want to push this commit to origin main branch. And then here now you can see that on github.com we have the output folder, and that output folder also have to the capture screen that show the program output. And then here we need to add collaborators so that our TAs can see our work and give us grade. So you go back to your repository and then uh, click at the setting menu. And after you click at the setting menu on the left hand side, you should see the menu collaborators. And then after you click menu collaborators, then you can see that there will be the add people button, and then you click add people button and add this email, my email and Poom email and Boo Boo email, which are TAs in this class. And then after we type each email one by one, uh, we're gonna see the blue button and the green button. We need to click the blue button first, and then the green button will appear, and then we click the green button to select the collaborator above as shown in the email. And in case if Git asks you to config email and username first, you can open the terminal in Visual Studio Code and then config user.email and username to your email and your name. And here we're gonna try to explain that suppose that now we want to add a new file on the remote repository. So here we go to github.com and then go to exercise repository, uh, and then click at the green button to add a readme. This exercise repository mean your lab repository with your name dash the last four digit dash in the action labs. Okay, and then after you say that you want to add a readme file, then you can type the text in that readme file. And in this case, we want to show have the information that this the exercise in class en 814314, and then you gonna also add your name and your ID. And after you are done with editing readme file, you can click uh, commit change, and then you will see the window to ask you to confirm the commit. So you click at the green button commit change, And then now if we uh, go to github.com, now we're gonna see uh, readme.md file in the repository on github.com. But if we look at the files in the local machine, we don't see the readme file yet, right? And now we want to sync, we want to pull the code on github.com to our machine. We want to our machine to also have readme file. So here we're gonna click at the third icon for source control. And then on the source control window here, we're gonna click at the three dot to see the menu. And here we're gonna choose the menu pool. Pool mean download uh, the files from remote repository at github.com to our local machine. Okay, and then after we pull, then we're gonna see readme file with the content as we see it on github.com. And for assignment submission, you should copy your GitHub repository in the assignment submission slot so that TA can see your GitHub uh, repository. Okay, hope that you can set up the GitHub and uh, share your code with collaborators. And here it means TA who will uh, see your code and grade your code. Okay, hopefully this will be useful for you to learn how to use GitHub. Thank you.